Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now, A Guide to Spiritual Enlightenment. Embark on a transformative journey towards spiritual enlightenment with Eckhart Tolle's The Power of Now. This book summary will introduce you to the art of living fully in the present, liberating yourself from the past's shadows and the future's uncertainties. Discover techniques that help you recognize the ego, separate yourself from your mind, and find inner peace. By living in the now, you will be equipped to manage problems as they arise, creating a more enriching and meaningful life.
Find inner peace now. Living in the present moment is the key to finding inner peace and improving our lives. The past and future are just collections of present moments, and focusing on them only causes unnecessary worry and stress. By living in the now and tackling problems one step at a time, we can achieve our goals more easily and experience a more fulfilling life. Overcoming self-created pain. The experience of pain is a self-created inner resistance to external situations that we cannot change and results from our inability to live in the present moment. We develop an inner resistance to things we are unhappy about, leading to emotional pain. The pain body, a part of the self that needs us to feel pain, grows stronger when we experience pain and keeps us stuck in a cycle of suffering. To overcome self-created pain, we need to learn how to let go of our pain body and identify our true selves. The destructive power of the ego. The ego is a part of our mind that controls our behavior and thoughts without our notice, obstructing happiness and causing conflict and misery. It thrives on making us suffer and sabotaging our own happiness. Though it cannot be easily observed, the ego is a powerful force that leads to unhappiness and pain, even when we try to avoid it. By understanding and recognizing the ego's influence, we can begin to take control and lead a more fulfilling life. The power of the body. The mind produces pain by dwelling on the past or the future, leading to anxiety and regret. Thus, to reduce the mind's power, we need to focus on the body. By listening to our body, we can find clarity about what's important, according to Jesus and Buddha's teachings. They believed that the body's needs should be considered to find enlightenment and peace in life. The Buddha's efforts to separate himself from his body did not lead him to enlightenment. Thus, focusing on the body is crucial in finding inner peace and living in the present. Mastering mindfulness. To attain mindfulness, one must detach oneself from the continuous flow of the mind. By becoming fully conscious of the mind and its influence on thinking and behavior, one can interrupt this flow. This can be done through observing the mind and creating gaps in thought, thereby separating oneself from it. The second method is to observe the mind without judgment, accepting its existence without following its advice. Achieving this state of mindfulness allows us to live in the present and take control of our thoughts and behavior. Practice active waiting. Learn about the benefits of being in a state of active waiting and how it can help you focus on the present moment. To be fully present in the moment, it is important to be aware of your mind and body. One way to achieve this is by practicing active waiting. This technique involves being in a waiting state where you are aware that something important could happen at any moment. By focusing all your attention on the present, you eliminate the distractions of daydreaming, planning, or remembering. Entering a state of active waiting can be especially useful during important moments such as taking an exam. Rather than worrying about the outcome, remain fully present and pay close attention to the task at hand. This can help you achieve better results and reduce anxiety. Paying attention to your body is also crucial while in a state of active waiting. Zen masters used to test their students' ability to remain in this state by attempting to hit them while they had their eyes closed. By forcing the students to fully concentrate on their body, the masters taught them to be more aware of their surroundings. Many spiritual teachers recommended a state of waiting to their pupils as they believed it would lead to a good life. Jesus advised his disciples to be like a servant waiting for the return of the master, as the servant's alert state kept them constantly aware of their surroundings and prevented them from making great plans for the future. In conclusion, practicing active waiting can help you focus on the present moment, achieve better results, and reduce anxiety. Try adopting this technique in your daily life and notice the positive impact it has on your overall well-being. Living in the present. Living in the present can be both challenging and rewarding, especially in relationships. A person living in the present can struggle to coexist with someone who is non-present due to ego and a tendency to create further problems. However, there are ways to use this insight to improve relationships by shifting focus away from judging and criticizing partners and instead seeing them as independent people. Living in the present can bring inner peace and disrupt otherwise endless debates. Despite the difficulties, living in the present can offer a great opportunity for positive change in both your partner and your relationship. Dealing with unavoidable pain. Pain is a natural part of life, and it cannot be ignored or suppressed. While most pain is self-created, some pain is unavoidable, like the pain caused by death or by others' destructive behavior. The key to managing unavoidable pain is to accept it for what it is and avoid needless suffering by avoiding constant wishful thinking. Being present in the moment helps to build inner strength to accept painful experiences as a natural part of life. Finding strength in the present. The idea of living in the present doesn't mean you have to accept an unfavorable situation without taking action. By focusing on the present moment, you gain new insight that can lead to new resources and solutions for problems. When you are in the present, you don't waste your energy creating problems, but you see individual manageable situations that you can solve one by one. Instead of becoming passive, you become more effective as you focus on the present and keep the past and future in their places. You can see more clearly whatever is wrong in the present, and you have the strength to change it for the better.
In conclusion, The Power of Now emphasizes the importance of being present, freeing ourselves from the grips of the past and future, and ultimately achieving spiritual enlightenment. By learning to separate from our minds, actively focusing on our bodies, and taming the ego, we can better manage problems, enhance relationships, and find inner peace. Embrace the present moment, acknowledge unavoidable pain, and cultivate the strength necessary to face life's challenges head-on. The Power of Now can be your guide to a fulfilling and transformed existence.